Kentucky University could be a key training ground for an industry that's in desperate need of new help.
Thousands of airline pilots are retiring. Some fear a major shortage in the next 15 years. WKYT's Phil Pendleton talked to students in an aviation program helping to fill a critical need.
Eastern Kentucky University has seen its aviation program double, really almost triple within the last 3 to 4 years. Basically, students can come here, earn a degree, and be able to fly regional jets. Those are the type of jets that typically fly out of Lexington's airport. Dennis Sennett is the director of EKU's Center for Aviation and says the airline industry is losing thousands of pilots each year, mostly to retirement. The FAA is considering raising their retirement age to 67, but so far nothing has been accomplished. EKU is trying to meet the demand for new pilots to replace many retiring ones.
We take a student 18, again, the traditional 17, 18-year-old young high school graduate that has never flown a day before, comes to our program, and we get them all the way through in the 4 years, all of their certifications, the FAA licenses necessary from private to instrument to commercial.
Sennett says those flying regional jets are quickly being hired to fly the larger airlines, and he also says that is resulting in a lot of vacancies at some of the regional airports. In Madison County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the salary for commercial pilots is about $99,000 a year. That's based off experience. Regional airline pilot salaries range from $70,000 to $100,000. The exact number depends on the airline.